Welcome to this edition of Ethical Sustainable Investment News and Analysis to Profit By. I'm Ron Robbins, an ethical investing pioneer for over 40 years, quoted in the Wall Street Journal, MarketWatch, the Globe and Mail, and numerous other media, and founder of the highly respected global ethical sustainable investing information website, Investing for the Soul. And please listen to my disclaimer statement at the end of this podcast. Now enjoy this podcast. Hello, Ron Robbins here. So welcome to this podcast, episode 126, titled Analysts Sustainable Stock Picks. It's presented by Investing for the Soul. Investingforthesoul.com is your site for vital global ethical and sustainable investing mentoring, news, commentary, information, and resources. Now remember that you can find a full transcript and links to content, including stock symbols and bonus material, on this episode's podcast page located at investingforthesoul.com/podcasts. Also, a reminder, I do not evaluate any of the stocks or funds mentioned in these podcasts, nor do I receive any compensation from anyone covered in these podcasts. Furthermore, I will reveal to you any personal investments I have in the investments mentioned herein. Additionally, quotes about individual companies are brief. Please go to this podcast webpage for links to the actual articles for more company and stock information. Also, some companies might be covered more than once, and there is also one article link below that time didn't allow me to review here. Now, infrastructure is an investment that most ethical and sustainable investors like to invest in. So I want to begin with this article. It's titled 3 Infrastructure Stocks to Buy Hand Over Fist in March, and by Lee Samaha. It's found on Fool.com. Here are some brief quotes from the article. 1. Trimble. With Trimble, infrastructure projects can be precisely managed with a significant reduction in waste and the kind of cost overruns the industry is famous for. It's a key player in digitally transforming how infrastructure is built and maintained. Based on Wall Street analyst estimates, Trimble will trade at slightly less than 20 times the estimated free cash flow in 2025, a highly attractive multiple. 2. Freeport-McMoRan. The copper miner has the resources and the financial flexibility to invest in increasing supply and to benefit from increased prices for copper. That's why it's the best mining stock to buy in 2024. 3. Atcore. Atcore is a leading manufacturer of products used in electrical power systems in its electrical segment. It also manufactures metal frames and pipes, among other things, in its safety and infrastructure segment. Atcore's earnings could significantly improve in the coming years, and so the stock looks like a good value trading on 10 times its estimated 2024 earnings. End quotes. Sustainable stocks with high yields are also in demand by investors. Hence, I thought this article would be of interest. It's titled 5 Sustainable Stocks with a High Yield by Muskan Hemrajani on Morningstar.com. Now, some of what Mr. Hemrajani has to say about his picks. 1. Best Buy, January 2024 dividend yield, 5.08%. Price, $78.21 as of March 6, 2024. fair value estimate $90, Morningstar rating 3 stars, Morningstar ESG risk rating assessment low. According to Morningstar senior equity analyst Sean Dunlop, Best Buy's dividend should be safe, with its 5% plus yield looking quite attractive to income investors. Number 2 is Prudential Financial. January 2024 dividend yield 4.77%. Price $109.61 as of March 6, 2024. Fair value estimate $108. Morningstar rating 3 stars. Morningstar ESG risk rating assessment low. Overall, the company has returned approximately $26 billion to shareholders in the past 8 years through dividends and share repurchases, Morningstar equity analyst Shreyansh Sharma wrote in a report. Prudential Financial provides a variety of financial services products. 3. Exelon. January 2024 dividend yield 4.14%. Price $36.68 as of March 6th. Fair value estimate $39. Morningstar rating 4 stars. Morningstar ESG risk rating assessment median. Exelon is a pure-play electric and gas transmission and distribution utility that provides investors with a stable earnings profile. 4. Interpublic Group of Companies. January 2024 dividend yield 3.76%. Price $31.85 as of March 6th. Fair value estimate $39. Morningstar rating 4 stars. Morningstar ESG risk rating assessment negligible. Interpublic Group is one of the global Big 5 advertising holding companies. IPG has consistently increased its dividend, posting 7% average annual growth over the past 5 years. And 5. HP. January 2024 dividend yield 3.7%. Price $30.23 as of March 6th. Fair value estimate $27. Morningstar rating 3 stars. Morningstar ESG risk rating assessment low. We don't anticipate HP improving its mid-cycle growth potential or margin profile, but we do expect it to continue generating healthy cash flow and sending nearly all of it back to shareholders between its dividend and repurchase program, Morningstar equity analyst William Kerwin said. End quotes. And back to a usual favorite with this article titled 3 Renewable Energy Stocks That Are Screaming Buys in March. It's by a familiar analyst in this space, Matt DiLallo, and seen on finance.yahoo.com. 1. NextEra Energy. Shares of NextEra Energy have slumped 25% over the past year. That price drop has driven its dividend yield up to around 3.7%, its highest level over the past decade. The company should have plenty of power to continue growing its earnings at a healthy rate. 2. Brookfield Renewable. Brookfield Renewable stock has shed about 17% of its value over the past year, driving its dividend yield up to 5.8%. Growth drivers include renewable energy development projects, inflation-driven rate increases, margin enhancement activities, and mergers and acquisitions. 3. Clearway Energy. Clearway Energy stock has tumbled nearly 30% over the past year, driving its dividend yield to an eye-popping 7.3%. Given the growth ahead for renewable energy, there should be plenty of investment opportunities. End quotes. This analysis of wind energy companies will interest many of you too. It's titled 15 Biggest Wind Energy Companies in the World by Mirab Anjum and found on finance.yahoo.com. Now some brief quotes by Ms. Anjum. Please note that we converted market caps in foreign currencies to US dollars according to their respective exchange rates as of March 13th. Starting with number 15, Northland Power Inc., market cap $4.41 billion. The company operates offshore and onshore wind facilities in Europe and Canada. 14. Suzlon Energy Limited, market cap $6.13 billion. Suzlon Energy Limited is one of the largest wind turbine manufacturers in the world. 13. Axiana SA, market cap $6.76 billion. Axiana SA is a leading infrastructure and renewable energy company. 12. Brookfield Renewable Corporation, market cap $9.18 billion. The company provides wind, solar, and hydroelectric energy solutions. 11. Siemens Energy AG, market cap $12.29 billion. The company provides renewable energy services through its subsidiary, Siemens Gamesa Renewable Energy. 10. Avangrid Inc., market cap $13.81 billion. The company serves more than 7 million people and has developed 8.7 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity. 9. EDP Renovarea SA, market cap $14.79 billion. The company has over 270 wind farms and operates in 28 international markets across the world. 8 is Ørsted AS, market cap as of March 13th, $21.42 billion. Ørsted AS is a leading renewable energy company specializing in the development, construction, and operation of offshore and onshore wind farms. 7. Vestas Wind Systems AS, market cap $28.59 billion. Vestas Wind Systems AS specializes in the designing, manufacturing, and installing of wind turbines. 6. GE Vernova, expected revenue 2024, $35 billion. With an experience of more than 130 years, GE Vernova helps in the generation of nearly 30% of the world's electricity and has a significant role in energy transition. 5. Adani Green Energy Limited, market cap $37.42 billion. The company has 12 wind power plants all over India. 4. Constellation Energy Corporation, market cap $53.37 billion. The company operates 27 wind projects across 10 states with the ability to produce nearly 1,400 megawatts of energy. 3. Enel SPA, market cap $69.12 billion. The company is a leader in renewable energy, providing wind, hydro, and energy storage services. 2. Iberdrola SA, market cap $75.62 billion. The company installed 1,793 megawatts of offshore wind facilities at the end of 2023. An additional 3,000 megawatts will be in operation before 2027. 1. NextEra Energy Inc., market cap $117.29 billion. The leading renewable energy company specializes in wind and solar energy. The company has tripled its wind energy production over the last decade. It has over 119 wind farms in operation. End quotes. Similarly to the above article is this one, but on solar companies. It's also by Mirab Anjum and found on finance.yahoo.com. It's titled 15 Biggest Solar Companies in the World. Again, some brief quotes on each company. The biggest solar companies in the world are ranked in ascending order of their market caps as of March 12, 2024. Please note that we have converted the market caps of foreign companies to US dollars according to their respective exchange rates as of March 12th. Starting with number 15, Renew Energy Global plc, market cap $2.42 billion. The company specializes in solar and wind energy. Its projects contribute to 1.9% of the total power capacity in India. 14. Clearway Energy Inc., market cap $2.55 billion. The company boasts a diversified portfolio of renewable and conventional generation assets in the US, including solar and wind power generation. 13. Rizan Energy Co. Limited, market cap $2.66 billion. Rizan Energy Co. Limited specializes in the research and development, production, sales, and service of solar modules, solar terminal application and integration, and photovoltaic technology. 12. Shanghai Eco Solar Energy Co. Limited, market cap $4.04 billion. The company specializes in the manufacturing of photovoltaic products, solar cells, ABC modules, battery storage, inverters, and energy management systems. 11. Solar Edge Technologies Inc., market cap $4.12 billion. The company specializes in solar energy solutions, DC optimized inverters, PV power optimization, monitoring, and energy storage solutions. 10. GCL Technology Holdings Limited, market cap $4.44 billion. GCL Technology Holdings Limited is a leading renewable energy company specializing in the manufacturing of solar materials and advanced solar technologies. 9. Xinyi Solar Holdings Limited, market cap $7.31 billion. Xinyi Solar Holdings Limited is a leading solar company specializing in the sale and production of solar products, the development and operation of solar farms, engineering and procurement, and construction services. 8. Next Tracker Inc., market cap $8.21 billion. Next Tracker specializes in solar tracking systems, monitoring and control, utility-scale solar power plant performance, solar software, and risk mitigation. 7. Trina Solar Co. Limited, market cap $8.22 billion. Trina Solar Co. Limited specializes in smart energy solutions, solar PV modules, and solar projects. 6. Brookfield Renewable Corporation, market cap $9.18 billion. The company operates and develops renewable power facilities and has $52 billion in power assets under management. 5. JA Solar Technology Co. Limited, market cap $9.2 billion. JA Solar Technology Co. Limited specializes in the manufacturing of high-functioning photovoltaic products including solar panels, PV modules, and solar projects. And 4. Enphase Energy Inc., market cap $16.43 billion. Enphase Energy specializes in solar energy, solar storage, solar power, microinverters, solar panels, PV modules, solar distributors and installers, residential and commercial solar systems, solar batteries, and energy storage. 3. First Solar Inc., market cap $17.03 billion. The company provides solar technology solutions and produces eco-efficient solar modules. 2. Adani Green Energy Limited, market cap $37.42 billion. Adani Green Energy Limited is a leading renewable energy company in India. It develops and operates utility-scale grid-connected solar power plants, among other renewables. And number 1, NextEra Energy Inc., market cap $117.29 billion. NextEra Energy is a leading utilities and renewable energy company specializing in solar and wind energy. End quotes. Now, there's a particular reason I'm including this article titled, Can Retail Clients Be Impact Investors? It's by David Kaitai on wealthprofessional.ca. The fund appears to now be available to both US and Canadian investors. You'll see why I'm including this article when you hear these quotes from it. Within the world of values-based investing, which includes both ESG and socially responsible investing, SRI, impact investing has largely been the remit of billionaires and foundations. Unlike ESG or SRI, which seek to avoid social harm in an investment portfolio, impact investing seeks to fund positive social changes. That sort of investing requires consensus on what constitutes positive change and relatively heavy involvement on the part of the impact investor, which is why it's been largely left outside the realm of retail investors. Late last year, Franklin Templeton Canada launched the Franklin Martin Currie Improving Society Fund, which explicitly aims to provide Canadian retail investors with an impact strategy. End quotes. Other honorable mentions, not in any order. 1. Title: 3 stocks that are capitalizing on the shift to renewable energy on investorplace.com by Muslim Farouk. Well, these are my top news stories with their stock and fund tips for this podcast titled Analysts Sustainable Stock Picks. Now, please be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you download or listen to this podcast. That helps bring these podcasts to others like you. And please click the share buttons to share this podcast with your friends and family. Let's promote ethical and sustainable investing as a force for hope and prosperity in these deeply troubled times. Contact me if you have any questions. Thank you for listening, and talk to you next on April 5th. Bye for now. Learn how to create a simple portfolio reflecting your personal values by taking my 1-hour tutorial. Go to investingforthesoul.com/podcasts and click the link in the right-hand column for my DIY Ethical Sustainable Investing Pays tutorial. Now, I'll mention in the podcast if I have any direct interest or holdings in companies or securities I'm talking about. Furthermore, any news, opinions, analysis, or other information offered by myself, as well as references and information to or from other external sources in this podcast, is provided as general market information and should not be relied upon, and thus does not constitute investment advice. Investors should consult their own licensed investment professional before making investments. Also, I will not accept liability for any loss or damage, including without limitation any loss of profit, which may arise directly or indirectly from use of or reliance on information in this podcast. Do contact me at ronr@investingforthesoul.com. Signing off, this is Ron Robbins.